and just open that one up. Chamomile tea. That's the best. Okay. So now we just go to, we're not going to need a start frame. We just go update. I'm just going to say for each of touch in input dot touches. Yeah, input dot touches. Okay. And then we just say, we're gonna create a new function. We're gonna just call it fire. Void. Because we're going to like fire at it or shoot. We could call it shoot, why not? And okay, we'll just have what we want to bring into that is whereabouts on the screen you've touched it. So that's going to be a vector2. So we just say vector2 screen point. Okay, so then when we call it, we just say shoot. Okay, and we go touch dot where is it? Screen, position. Yeah, touch dot position. Oh yeah, and you can also see like when you touch dot position, it'll tell you, oh yeah, that's a vector2. Sweet. So that'll all link up. Okay, shoot. Okay, so then when we do that, all we got to do now is we create a new ray. So we go var ray equals. Remember this one. It's like camera dot main dot screen points array. That's it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm not sure where it says it wants a vector3, but it should be fine. We'll see how we go. Yeah, this should be all right. Okay, but next one we need is a hit information. So once we shoot that ray out, we want to find out whether or not it hit hit a cube, and if it did hit a cube, what cube is it? So then we can do something to it. So we'll just call it hit info equals new hit raycast hit. Okay, now we say physics dot raycast. Yeah, I'll go ray. We say out hit info. The out basically means that we're passing in this hit info variable. It's gonna like fill it up with the information and send it back out to us. Okay. Oh yeah, and that's gonna return a boolean. So we say if. So if we hit something. If we didn't, then don't worry about it. But if we did hit something, then we want to say hit info. We want to say the object that is the thing that we've hit. So the rigid body that we'd attach to that object, we want to apply a force to that object. Okay, so then we can say like, we say hit info dot rigid body. So, and then we see here, it says like the explanation is perfect, right? The rigid body of the collider that was hit. Okay, hit info dot rigid body dot add force at position. We could just add force, but it's way more interesting to add force at position, which will give it spin, and then like depending on where on the object we hit it, it'll act differently. Okay, act force, add position. Okay, what kind of force? Oh yeah, the direction of force. The direction of force, we want to be the direction of the ray. So we just say ray dot direction, and the position is going to be the hit info of that. Because remember that we've sent this ray and it's given us this hit info. The position of that hit. So we say hit info dot, what is it? It's point. I think it's point. Impact point. Yeah, that's it. Hit info dot point. Okay, and yeah, that's everything I think. Okay, let's give that a go. So then jump back into Unity, and because we're just doing a regular old test, I'll see if I can show you. See if that's okay. So you see it's starting to get a bit of spin there. If I do it a bunch of times, or I could hold it down actually, that should work. Yeah, hold it down, it starts to fly off. So that's that drag stops it from going too far away, and we can play with those parameters as well. In fact, we can play with them like currently while it goes. So I could, if I put the drag way up, it'll just stop. And we also have this angular drag, see it's still spinning. I can go like stop, because I put the angular drag so high. Because we're in play mode, as soon as we stop pressing play, it'll reset to those normal values, which seemed fine enough for what we're doing. Okay, so that's I suppose the first step. The second thing I was thinking was what would be a cool thing would be having a few more cubes. So let's say if you have 2 fingers down, maybe you want to add another cube. So we can do that. We can say, okay, if and maybe you don't want to just keep adding, like maybe just when you press it, not when you're holding it down, if that makes sense. Like, because if you keep adding a cube every frame while you're holding the touch down, it would like overpopulate. And when they spawn in the same position, they collide with each other and go, yeah, so that the script knows what cube we want to